this on the SouL Discord so I can get it from there. But, wow, there's no lag. Okay, I don't know what I just missed. I have internet Korea too. Huh. What the hell? Is Danny in Korea right now or something? Okay, yeah, so spawning in the top right position we do have our purple Terran in the 2 o'clock position. Salties, or SouL's Dandy. And spawning here in the 9 o'clock position we do have the blue Zerg. It will be his opponent, his teammate, SouL's MisO. Okay, let's make sure everything's set up and we'll just set this properly. Underwater. But yeah, just to avoid all the drama going on in chat, we do have 9 pool coming up here from MisO. Now Dandy is Peruvian, so he is going to be well, that's a bit unfortunate, but there we go. I'm happy Scan played, and I hope he enjoyed himself. I know he had a few problems versus Richley with the low latency. Guys, stop. You know what, I'm just gonna... How do I... Mod icons. I can't... Okay. There we go. So, here we go. So we see Dandy going for that 2 racks. Actually needs this depot to build a wall. I do apologize, I was too busy focusing on the stupid chat drama. Okay, but here we go. Yeah, we see MisO just running around with his link, so I'm going to try and ignore the chat because I don't want to see any arguments. Okay, but still. Right, so we have 2 Hatchery Muteless play coming up once again by our Korean Zerg player. Korean Zerg's like 2 Hatchery Mute at the moment. And I don't know if it's because of the maps. I'd be interested. I've not watched any Korean Zerg streams since the new ladder map pools come in. Now I know Talcross is in the map pool, so it'd be interesting to see if 2 Hatchery is making a comeback. Here we go, the Spire is coming up. And yeah, there we go. So Nice drone count coming up for MisO right now. He's not doing the same version as Richley does. Richley does go... Oh, no, this could be bad, though. Wow, 2 fire bats. They're going to be enough to roast all of these lings. Looks like he's actually going to move out without any medics. Kind of interesting. Going for a 3 barracks play. The 3rd barracks incredibly late, though. At least I can't help but feel. Here come the medics, but there's nothing to defend them. Not even sending the fire bats back. Dandy getting caught completely out of position here. Both the medics should actually be able to go down here to the 4 lings. And I don't know, this is a very questionable decision by Dandy to do this. Actually losing one of the medics, you cannot afford to do that with this build. Stim has finished, no upgrades on the way, can't really afford them when you're doing this build. There we go, so looks like we do have a scan going down. Dandy will see that there is 3 sunken colonies already, and this attack is not going to do anything with just 1 medic. And wow, losing 3 marines to 4, well, I guess that was 2 marines, maybe 3. One of them was a ling, I think. That was ling. But yeah, not a very good position for Dandy to be in. Dandy's going to try and pull back. Wow, losing another ling. Look at MisO's micro. MisO doing a really good job delaying this 3rd barracks for the longest time. And these 2 lings are just gonna... They're doing so much damage. I feel so bad for Dandy. I've lost so many games like this, but obviously the people I play are not nearly as good as MisO. You know what? Okay, here we go. The missile turret is on the way. Thank you very much for the follow. I can't see that on my stream or anything at the moment, so apologies. But yeah, there we go. The mutalists are coming in. The 2 Hajime has been activated. There are only 3 medics. Nice little bit of target firing by the mutalists. There's actually only 1 turret here as well. Dandy is playing so risky this game. You can't go a single turret against 2 Hajime. It's just not possible. And he does take out one of the mutalists, so really nice move by him there. But this turret's going to go down as well. This SCV is going to go down. Needs to cancel the turret quickly. Doesn't get it in time. And Dandy is just in a horrible position. MisO actually on a low drone count as well. But he's just so far ahead right now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we see the 3 barracks. He can't even afford to build out of them. He's had to build so many turrets. And MisO's mutalists are just doing so much. There's 9 mutalists here, no 10 mutalists here now. And Dandy is just in a very, very bad position. There's 2 turrets at least, but look how quickly turrets go down to 2. I think it's like 9 mutalists, 2 glaive bounces do kill the turret. I mean, it's going to be so hard for Dandy to even ever take a second base. I don't know what Dandy can possibly do from this situation. I don't know if you have any suggestions, Scan, but like from my side, I think that realistically, there's absolutely nothing he can do here to come back. He's gonna... I mean, if he manages to luckily kill all the mutalists, he might be able to go for a counter-attack, but he's just stuck on one base. There's not really anything he can do. He can't tech up, he doesn't have the gas to. He doesn't even have the money to add on a factory or anything, so he can't really tech. He's got 100 gas, but what's he gonna do with it? Looks like he's gonna try and add more turrets. But turrets aren't going to help you move out on the map, and you know what? MisO's going to be doing? He's going to either be adding more mutalists, taking another base, which we can see here is nearly complete. And there we go. Yeah, just to confirm, if anyone has any problems with latency, I do want to offer the best possible games to people, not only for the players but also for the viewers. And if that means casting from replays, I'm happy to do that. So if anyone does have a problem with any latency, feel free to play from replays and I'll cast those. But you know what? This is just an awful position for Dandy to be in. He has +1. This can allow him to push out a little bit on the map. He does have a lot of medics and marine, but is there any Hydralisk done up? Yes, there is. Is Lurker Aspect finished? I'm not too sure. But the second this Lurker's out on the map, it's going to be near impossible for Dandy to win this game. Dandy's just doing what he can, but MisO, with the godlike 2-hatch Mutalist micro. Now, we've seen another game from MisO like this, where he picked Shiny apart to the bone with his Mutalist control. I mean, he hasn't even lost, I think he's lost a single Mutalist throughout all of this, and That's how dangerous this is for poor Dandy. He's so far behind right now. He's behind in supply by 14. 11 now. Sorry, 8. I can't count. 9. Yeah, here we go. Mulus coming in once again, just trying to take out any reinforcements they can, forcing a stim, wasting some of that medic energy. Medics spawn with a lot of energy though, so kind of hard to waste it without like forcing about 10 stims. But you know what? MisO is just playing with this food right now. He doesn't really even need to push. He's just waiting until he gets lurkers up. He's got 3 lurkers at his third base. He's mining off of the gas. He's going to be going into his hive, as we can see from the Queen's Nest. And I mean, he's got 5 lurkers here. What is Dandy going to do? He's trying to move out and take his second base, but it's just so late. He doesn't even have any tech. Like, what tech does he have? He has this factory. He's building a starport. Look how late this is. He's just been picked apart entirely. Yeah, he's just been picked apart entirely by the Mulus. And by the way, guys, like, if you don't stop arguing, that's like the least Christmassy thing ever. You're ruining the Christmas special. But here we go. The Mulus coming in. They finally get into the mineral line. Only 2 turrets are remaining. 11 Mulus here, gonna completely annihilate all of the SCVs here. The Marine Medic has come back, but it's not going to be enough. Dandy down to 52 supply, losing even more SCVs. Only 7, 8, 9 SCVs remain in total. MisO just cornered, but it doesn't even matter. He's trying to... Oh wow, this could be good though. So many Mulus going down while not finishing the last 2 though, not attack moving. And I mean, right, okay, so this is great. If this happened like 5 minutes ago, Dandy could have been in a chance to come back in the game. But look at this, he's on 7, 8, 9, 10 SCVs right now. And he has a big Marine Medic force, I've got to admit, but how's he going to beat these lurkers? He has a scan, he has 2 scans remaining. Sandstone comes on, I think of scan. Here we go, I mean the Mulus, there's only 2 left, but does it really matter? Dandy is just stuck completely. Now, the good thing is, I'm hoping, like, I don't know if this is what's going on, I've only just recently joined SouL as their caster, right, but SouL is a really cool team. There's players from all over the world. You've got Castro, Mario, Dandy, all from, like, South America, Scan and MisO, of course, from Korea, you've got me as the caster, Fujikura from America, from North America, should I say, and I'm hoping that they practice together realistically. I've not... And Ultra, of course, can't forget Ultra. He did do really well in the Zotec Cup recently. Now, he's actually built 3... I mean, he's built 3 Scourge, and this is because he's getting ready for the eventual vessel push, because he knows there's a vessel out on the map. Is he going to be able to get it? Looks like Dandy is going to go for one last-ditch attempt of a push. Is it going to be enough? And, you know what? Should be fine here, so... We're looking at Dandy moving across the map. Is he going to be able to do enough damage? Looks like he's scouted, he's scanned it, he's seen the base down here, he sees the extra 2 hatcheries. Does he know about the lurkers though? He's going to need to scan this. Now, it is very difficult for Terran to push through here, but does he have +1 armor? Yes, he does. With +1 armor, he can 100% push through this. It's going to be hard, but as long as he uses the radiate properly, he should be in a good position. Now, he is still behind 22 supply, but he does have one irradiate. He's going to have to be careful though. MisO is really good with his unit movement. I just zoom out just a little bit. Oh, he's not scanned. He doesn't know that... now he does. He loses 3 Marines to a skewer, but wow, supply blocking MisO right now is Dandy as he pushes in. The irradiate does go down on one of the lurkers. Now, is that one of the stacked ones? It's really hard to tell. No, it's not. It's not one of the stacked ones either, so maybe he'll get a little bit of false sense of hope here as he goes to push in. Looks like Dandy is going to try and take his base back there. But here we go, he's going to try and push in. There's still 2 lurkers there. The Mulus soaking some of the damage. Scan does go down. He may actually be able to break into the 3rd base here. This could do so much damage, but no! The Nidus Canal has finished at the perfect time. With Swarm, Dandy's units are going to get trapped. Swarm and lurkers are not good to push against. And here we go, so many medics left, but medics do not shoot. And realistically, this push from Dandy is over. Dandy finally adding his command center. But what is he going to do against all these swarms? Absolutely nothing. And Dandy's army shredded to tatters right now. In the base. I'm losing my voice. But you know what? It's all worth it. We do see the Lynx taking down the final remaining units here. Looks like another army is going down. Interestingly, choosing to attack there again rather than going into the main. Knowing the fact all the lurkers are out of position, there is still defilers over there. He's going to be able to remove all of his units over again because you didn't see it with the defilers. And here we go. So we see the oh, nice plague as well. That plague is going to eat all of the medics' energy. It is quite low. Well, it's quite high. I guess these are new medics. But does Dandy know how to deal with the medics? I know he does play TVZ as his main, but it looks like he doesn't know to M-click the medics yet. So that's a tip that we may want to give him moving forward in his TVZ. When you get stuff plagued, you do not want to be attack moving the medics with the Marines. They will heal, they will waste all of their energy, and plague does not wear off until the unit gets to 1 health. So, it's either until the unit gets to 1 health or 150 health is taken off. And there we go, GG is called. MisO with the fairly quick win, I'd say, for a ZBT. And Dandy just too far behind from the opening when his 3 racks didn't do anything. And that happens, and it looks like I'm going to be hosting again, so let's do... Wait, was I hosting last time? Yes, I was. A11. And it is going to be on Hitchhiker. Wait, you know what? I'm actually going to cancel out. I'm going to see if I can do turn rate 14. Let's try turn rate 16 anyway. Oops, no, I'm not playing. Okay. Far on high latency. God damn it, Dandy. Right, let's see if this works. Any lag? Well, there is a little bit of lag. Wow. This looks like it could be okay. Here we go. Let's just have a quick look here. So we will have... let's just update the overlay, sorry. So MisO did win that first game. That should now show everything. Spawning in the top left, we do have the green Zerg, SouL's MisO. And spawning in the bottom right, we do have his opponent, the player trying to force his way back into the series. We do have SouL's Dandy. I believe it should be okay. MisO's not said anything about lag, so I did say if there's any lag we'll remake. But let's just set the colours. It is green versus teal again. And that seems to be a pretty common colour combination. And here we go. Looks like we do have a very early drone scout coming out for MisO now. Is he going for a 9 pull? Looks like he's gone for the extractor trick here. Is he wait, is he gonna go for a proxy hatchery? Is this gonna be a proxy hatchery, guys? There is an overlord on the way. But this can't be a proxy hatchery, surely. I refuse to believe this is a proxy hatchery. It's not going to be. 100% it's not a proxy hatchery. If it was, that would be crazy. There we go, it is just going to be a 12 hatch. I got a little bit too excited. And there we go, the 12 hatchery has been activated. We're probably likely going to see a 12 pool as well, maybe a 13 pool here. Coming up for MisO. MisO just trying to be incredibly annoying with his drone scout. Has managed to kill SCV, it's very hard to kill them. But for the people saying SCVs are OP with 60 health, you try and build any buildings against a Protoss with a probe in your base, and you'll see why we need 40 health or 60 health SCVs. But there we go. Drone still being annoying, delaying the barracks as long as he can, makes his 12 hatch a little bit safer. Actually allows him to drone up a little bit more, goes up to 14 before adding the pool. And he is immediately going to go in for a third hatchery at the mineral only, it looks like. Okay, so yeah. As I said, the third hatchery at the third base, knowing he's safe, the barracks is very, very delayed, going to be very hard to get any marines up here to really do any damage anyway. It's actually going to be quite easy to probably fake a 2-hatch muta against Dandy as well. Given the fact Dandy doesn't have as much experience against... like, Dandy's been playing a long time. I've actually found some replays of me playing with him in 2015, same with Bonneth. That was when they were both in the same clan together. And they both used to like bash me over and over again because I used to host and just play them over and over again. But yeah, Dandy's been a pretty good player for a long time. He's not had much experience versus Korean Zergs though, so this is going to be interesting. So what are we going to see here from Dandy? It looks like he's going to go for a 1-Rax expand. This is quite a good map for 1-Rax expand. You can actually wall this off with 2 depots and a bunker if you really wanted to. Or even just a bunker is pretty good. We see the gas coming up though for Dandy. Around 24 supplies, so I believe this is going to be the +1 5-Rax. Looks like we have a Ling just scouting around, just checking for any proxies. This is a pretty good proxy location for someone like a factory. He did see the SCV run away. I'm not sure if he noticed it die, so... And guys, can you please drop it with Scan? Scan is kind enough to like stream for us all, and he like chats to all the forum players and stuff. So, like, don't be mean to Scan. Scan hasn't really done anything wrong. But yeah, here we go. The second gas is on its way for MisO. Looks like we have the layer on the way as well. Third hatchery finished. Looks like we'll see him droning up this pretty quickly, trying to get as much of an advantage as he can out of this. Now, a little bit later on, he can take out these side disruptors on both sides and go for this top right base. That'll be pretty good. And there we go, so we see the Spire on the way, nothing crazy. And next time I see anything crazy, like any insults, just I'll time them out, that's fine. I can keep an eye on both. We see the 4 racks coming up. Interestingly, the 5th rack's not added when the first one finished, but added a little bit later on. Do we see the engineering bay out? No. Where is the engineering bay? What is this build? This is... Oh, there it is. I'm blind. I thought this was as far down as it went, but here we go. Engineer Bay is in this corner. It is +1 5-Rax. Very much the flash style. MisO playing incredibly greedy, going for a force base, knowing how hard it is for Terran units to get over here. And yeah, this map is Hitchhiker, guys, so this map isn't really seen too often. We see a nice scan going down by Dandy. We'll see the, wow. That scan will miss the, he will miss the third base, but he doesn't really need to know that. He should know there is like a third hatchery somewhere, based on the fact the Muta's aren't at his base already. And the Spire has nearly just finished. I think it just finished there, so we will have 9 mutas on the way. Even with the 2 gas, you don't need the 3rd gas to get the 9 mutas. So there we go. And here we go, looks like we do have the push activating from Danny. How much damage is it going to do? There's only 1 sunken colony at the moment. If he can push in with all of his units at the right time, he could do a lot of damage here. The Mutalists are caught out of position. Dandy, for the first time in this series, could find himself in a dominating lead here if he can do some damage. But the Mutalists just buying time for these extra 3 sunken colonies to come up. There's no turrets. in the base, though. This is a very, very risky play. Dandy may have just thrown the game here. Without any turrets, there's not too much you can do to defend. You don't need as many. But how is he going to defend against the Mulus in his mineral line? We see him scanning. We'll likely see the scan go down for the Sunkens. But here we go. The Mulus are actually going to be forced to come back. Even pulling some drones and some links here to try and defend. There may be enough bio to actually push through. He needs to focus the Sunkens. Look at the Sunken target firing by MisO, and that's not going to be enough. MisO manages to hold off the push. MisO finding himself evening up the supply again. 3 medics will go down. And Dandy will... Oh wow, there's actually 4 medics here. They will all die, and that's not something you want to be doing early game. Here we go. The barracks are building constantly, so Dandy is doing the build properly. He does, of course, have the second base up as well, and he has a lot of marines still. So the Mulus shouldn't be able to do too much, but still, here we go. Looks like we will see the 4th base is finished. He will go immediately for that gas. We're very likely to see the Queen's Nest coming up soon after this evolution chamber. We're actually going to see the Hydra stand as well, of course. We will need those lurkers eventually. But here we go, the Mulus trying to do what they can, trying to take down any turrets they can as well. And like, realistically, Dandy's not doing a terrible job. He's still up in supply. His macro hasn't been that bad. He still needs to tech up though. Does he have his factory in the way? Yes, he does. His factory's coming up at the right timing, which is good. And here we go. So looks like the Mulus are doing what they can to try and delay this. Looks like Dandy is just trying to be as aggressive as he possibly can before the lurkers come up. He knows there's a Hydralisk there. But realistically, does he even have enough bio to break through this many sunken colonies? I don't think he does. He's going to go in, but it's not enough. He has enough medics though, and that could be the big story here. Now, what is going on? So we have the reinforcements here coming in from Dandy. The 4th base has finished. He's mining the gas. Is there any look of a Queen's Nest anywhere on the map? No Queen's Nest as of yet. Looks like we do see the we do finally see the power generators being taken down. Power generators look really sick, by the way. And here we go. The push is coming in. He's coming in at a good angle. All the Sunkens are pushing in though. This is enough links as well to help defend this. But is this enough Marine and medic to push through? I don't think it is. The medic's getting baited into the Sunkens by the Mulus. Is this going to be enough? He's going to try and get some more reinforcements up here. Here come the Marines. There's going to be another 5 Marines popping out of the barracks very shortly. But MisO is going to have lurkers soon. And when lurkers finally come out on the map, it's going to be impossible for Dandy to break this. Dandy just needs to expand realistically. I'm not sure why he isn't. It looks like we do see double Starfall coming up. We will see SK Terran in this game. No early mech switch. And sorry, my nose is starting to play me up again. Of course, it is Christmas, so I will end up with a cold. Happens every year, but can't be helped. Just one of those unfortunate facts about my life. I always get colds at the worst possible time. But here we go. The Mulus trying to move in. 11 Mulus already. MisO doing an incredible job macroing, spending all of his money. Both of them supply blocked. They eat for supply though. That's kind of funny. I imagine that MisO is going to be on supply blocks. Looks like Dandy is going to slightly overbuild depots here to try and do this, adding their second engineer in May to get those quicker upgrades. He will be getting 1-1 at the moment. And here comes the Mulus again. Not many turrets in defense. Kind of a mistake here by Dandy. Gonna make it a little bit easier for MisO to do some damage. But how is Dandy going to actually go and attack the other bases? This is the problem. He has this one attack path here, but he must know that he can break down these temples. Here we go, the Mulus doing what they can. Even taking out some Marines now. Marines getting stuck because this is, I believe this is actually link type when you build this like this. And here we go, we see the double dropship coming out. This is very, very indicative of the SK Terran style. The Science Facility will finish and 2 vessels will be on the way. But he's just taking so much damage to just 11 Mulus now. Just still being annoying as possible. Looks like the Overlord that's doing that is over here. Here we go, just Dandy losing all of his units here. He's going to try and go all in on this drop. There is lurkers now at the front. There's no lurkers at the back though. He's going to try and elevate her in. There's nothing to defend against this right now. There's not even anything to spot for this either. How much damage is this double drop going to do? MisO, of course, is on 4 bases. Hive is not finished. Can he get the Queen's Nest? No, he can't. Hive is going to be on the way, but losing a lot of drones here. Even going to lose some Hydralisks. He needs to try and take down some vital tech structures, though. He's going after the evolution chamber. Can he get one of them? No, he can't. He's going to try and focus down the lurkers. This is a lot of lurkers. 1-1 is now finished, so it will take 3 spines to kill each marine. But Dandy doing a really good job just forcing MisO to do as much as he can. And here comes another double drop going to the top right. Nice split there by Dandy. He's going to try and take down some of the Mutalisks, but he's not going to be able to. But this base is completely undefended. This double drop is going to do so much damage. There's so many drones here, and he can't afford to lose them. He's going to drop right in the middle of the drones, though. A creep colony is being built. 2 Hydralisks have popped out. Looks like he's trying to take down the things, but he's going. Wow, he's not actually going to lose as many drones as I thought he would. I would have preferred to see him drop maybe here, but here we go. It looks like lurkers are being morphed by the temples to try and take them out. Hydralisks and lurkers, I think, did try and go through the middle, but they did turn back at the last possible second. The drop has been cleaned up in the main, and it looks like this 4th hatchery is going to go down. More drones dying as well, so not great for Ridgely here. The wow, this is so important as well. Wow, moving 2 drones down here. Seeing the lurkers morphing there with the double dropship is going to be very important. And it looks like MisO is planning to try and make his way into this base, saving his dropship as well. Good move by Dandy. Here we go. Looks like Dandy's going to try and move. Oh no. Ooh, that was so close. He doesn't know they're there. They're on hold position as well. Hold position lurkers, very strong ability you can use by putting them in a group with a overlord or something and press and hold. Here we go. Counterattack now coming out from MisO. A little bit of tug of war in the middle of the map. Oh, but this is a bad position to be engaging with Bio. Bio is forced to move back. He's actually taken out the top right base, but he's not going to attack the other hatchery. I think he's not sure that the mineral loony's been taken, but here we go. Is he going to be able to hold this? There's not enough medics to deal with this Hydra Lurker force. And here we go, the temples are going down. They do take a long time to kill, as we found out before in the previous series. And Dandy is in a very, very awkward position. Looks like he's trying to take this base, but he's not mining from there just yet. And here we go. I mean, Dandy's not doing a terrible job. He's stayed even in supply. But the Mutalisks coming in once again. They scouts the back base. Oh, he loses a Mutalist there to a turret. Not the best of positions. There we go. The temples are going to go down, and still no turrets at the barracks. This is very, very risky. And here we go. The lurkers coming in from the front. I think this is going to be GG for Dandy. He can't. Wow! Actually, a great split by Dandy is maybe going to be able to take out the lurkers. No, the final spines do take down the lurkers. And the front of Dandy has been well and truly busted on this Christmas Eve. The bunker goes down immediately. The barracks are under fire, and GG is called. MisO will be your second finalist in today's Clash for Char. We are going to see a ZVC final between 2